Welcome to PMI News. I'm Zoya Fatima here with you. G20 Presidency handed over to India. Next year's summit to be held in New Delhi on 9th and 10th September. India was handed over the presidency of the G20 at the closing session of the G20 Summit in Bali today. India will officially assume the G20 presidency from 1st of next month. At the closing session, Indonesian President Joko Widodo symbolically handed over the G20 presidency to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Speaking at the closing session of G20 Summit in Bali, Mr. Modi said, "It is a matter of pride for every Indian as the country takes over the presidency of the G20. He said, "India is taking charge of the G20 at a time when the world is grappling with geopolitical tensions, economic slowdown, rising food and energy prices, and the long-term ill effects of the pandemic." He assured the world leaders that India's presidency of G20 will be inclusive, ambitious, decisive, and action-oriented. He said India will strive to ensure that the G20 acts as a global prime mover to envision new ideas and accelerate collective action over the next 1 year. Raising concern over the challenges posed to the environment, the Prime Minister said the sense of ownership over natural resources is giving rise to conflict and has become the main cause of the plight of the environment. He said the sense of trusteeship is a solution for the safe future of the planet. He asserted that Lifestyle for Environment campaign can make a big contribution to solve the problem. Mr. Modi stressed the need to provide the benefits of development to all human beings with compassion and solidarity. He said, "Global development is not possible without women's participation." He also stressed that women-led development should be a priority in the G20 agenda. He said, "Without peace and security, future generations will not be able to take advantage of economic growth or technological innovation." He said the G20 has to convey a strong message in favor of peace and harmony, and all these priorities are fully embodied in the theme of India's G20 chairmanship: One Earth, One Family, One Future. The Prime Minister said efforts will be made to make the G20 a catalyst for global change. He said India will organize G20 meetings in different states and cities, and our guests will get a full experience of India's amazing diversity, inclusive traditions, and cultural richness. The next G20 summit will be held on the 9th and 10th of September in New Delhi. PMI News, Hyderabad.